Westcott, and this is Patty Robinson behind the camera.
This is Punky.
And this is Punky, who's busy working.
Yes.
And we are here with Anne because we were having Steven Westcott, one of our contributors. Steven Alloway. Steven Alloway.
There is a Steven Westcott in my family.
Well, not a family member, but Steven Alloway sent in 10 questions to ask Anne Westcott as part of his perk. As anybody can do if they contributed a certain amount or more. We need your 10 questions. Anyway.
Okay.
Miss Westcott.
Yes.
How did you first become interested in stage and screen combat?
Honestly, about 3 years ago, September came around and I was bored. And I kind of thought to myself, what is a special skill that I really wanted to do? And I looked at a lot of my movies that that I really love. And of course, like Lord of the Rings came about, but then of course, like Robin Hood with Errol Flynn. And I'm just like, sword fighting? That's an amazing idea. So I contacted a friend of mine to recommend some people in the area, and so they recommended the Academy of Theatrical Combat, and I've loved it since.
Yay!
So, yes.
And there we go.
Yeah.
Number two. If you could go back in time to visit
dear.
any period in history, which one would you choose, and what would you do there?
I would have to say, like, the William Shakespeare time, because to be able to perform Shakespeare, I know that a lot of, like, men performed women roles for a really long time, but to be part of that creative era back then would just have been a treat, It's just, like, that's when the arts were coming into, like, almost, like, part of people's lives, instead of just being kind of an off to the side kind of like type of atmosphere. It was being part of people's lives, and to be part of like theater during that time.
Number three is...
Number three, Punky.
Punky, you're doing so well.
It was so good. Thank you for being my partner in crime here.
Yeah. Time traveling the other way, what's the one piece of cool sci-fi technology that you'd most like to see or use?
I want a flying car.
Heck yeah!
I want one.
Yes.
I think we're supposed to get one next year.
Really?
They have flying cars. They're just impractical for common use.
What?
Oh,
That
yeah,
doesn't
there's,
sound right.
There's all kinds of prototypes.
I want a flying car.
First of all, I want that.
Yes.
And then also the hoverboard. I'm going to Back to the Future because
Yes.
I remember seeing that hoverboard, and I'm just like, how much fun would that be?
I want a hoverboard.
I want a hoverboard. I just have to like wave my leg a couple of times and be like, I'm on my way. I don't want to get like serious, but
Right.
it's like I'm going to get a little serious.
Okay.
Something to do with like medicine,
Yes.
and to be able to get rid of all those icky diseases in life, like Alzheimer's, which touched my family, and cancer that has also touched my family. It's just like to just not have that be part of our lives and have like medical science take that next leap. So.
Very nice. No, that's a good answer. Number four.
Okay.
Who were your heroes growing up? Who inspired you?
My sister and my parents and my grandpa and grandparents. It's people that were part of my life since the beginning, and their love and support and kind of just really pushing me to go towards my dreams. Those people are my heroes, honestly, and my sister does what she loves in this life, and that's teaching, which I could never do, but she does what she loves in her life, and that's what my family does.
Yay.
So they're my heroes.
What type of role have you always wanted to play but have never had the opportunity?
I want to play Lady Macbeth beyond belief.
Oh, you'd be a great Lady Macbeth.
Something about her is so tragically beautiful. She is. She's a woman in a time period where she couldn't have power, and where does she go? She uses her husband for it, but then she regrets it, and she goes into a psychotic stage of her own regrets.
Moral of the story, never use your husband for power.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The end. Like an Aragon role would be awesome.
Totally.
There you go.
Nice.
That would be cool.
Number six.
Yes.
If a train leaves Denver at 9 a.m. going 55 miles per hour, where is it going?
Well, since my sister's in Denver,
she
better be coming to California. That's all I gotta say.
Nice. All right.
That's all I'm hoping for.
Fair.
Yeah.
All right.
That was a good question, huh?
Number 7.
Okay, I'm ready.
The Queen, any queen,
queen,
or the band Queen for that matter, is about to drop by for an impromptu visit.
What kind of cupcakes do you bake for the occasion? And more importantly, what's the secret surprise in the middle?
Oh, so any queen or the band queen?
Yes.
Obviously Queen Elizabeth the First.
Very good.
You know,
Fair.
red hair, so I think strawberries. So I would definitely have like a strawberry on the top because you see that right away.
Very good.
But then she was also like the virgin queen,
Yes.
quote unquote.
Mm-hmm.
So some kind of filling to represent pure.
Ew.
But I think I would put lemon. I would put like vanilla, but like a little bit of lemon with it too, because lemon and strawberry go really well together. So it's just like, yes, you think it's pure, but oh, there's a little citrus surprise.
A little tang, a little bite.
Yeah, and that's what I think Queen Elizabeth I was.
Nice.
I think she was definitely somebody with that kind of surprise.
Very good. Number 8.
Okay.
What one book, movie, and TV show would you recommend to anyone and everyone?
A book, TV show, movie?
Yeah.
I'll do book last. TV show, Lost. I don't care what the critics say. I don't care what other people say. It's a character-driven show. And yes, not all your questions are answered, but what is in your life always answered.
Nice.
And then also, it wouldn't be lost without having questions. And in the end, it was about love and these people and these characters. So that'd be the TV show.
Nice.
Movie. I had to go to the first movie I ever saw on the big screen, which was The Little Mermaid.
Aww.
Because I was 5 years old, and it's the movie that got me into loving imagination and in that world of animation, but also movies too. So that would be like one movie I would definitely recommend.
Very good.
And Ursula is...
She's Ursula.
She's Ursula. Those poor unfortunate souls. And remember, it's always about
Body language. Yeah.
Probably the book that first really hit me as a child was The Giver.
Oh.
It was that question of being destined to do something or being picked to do something in a society that only saw things as black and white, but in the end you should not look at the world that way. As a book, especially as a child, like a middle schooler, it's something that I think all kids should read.
Nice.
Definitely to try to broaden their imagination and realize that things aren't black and white, there's so much more color out there in the world.
Number 9. What's one song that, when it comes on, you always have to sing along with it? And can you sing a chorus of it right now?
It would probably be Madonna, anything Madonna.
Nice,
because
nice.
she was like my number one singer for a very long time. But the song that I would sing is Express Yourself, because it's another song to really kind of like let yourself be free and let yourself be who you are. It's the first lyric of that line is just like, I don't need no diamond rings, no satin sheets, no expensive things. It's just like, express yourself. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'll
That's
come
fine.
up with it later.
Number 10. Yes. Do you have any words of wisdom?
I've always said this. My grandmother taught me how to bake as a child, and she always said the secret ingredient was love.
No.
And I believe the secret ingredient to life is love.
No.
So that would always be my advice to anybody. It's just like, the secret to life is love.
Huzzah.
Huzzah!
Yay!
And wink.
Wink.
Ah, Narsil out.
Narsil out.